Okay, RM, so this is art supply find I picked up a few years back. Animation disc is about 50 bucks, maybe 70 bucks. Depends on the shipping. And they got a groove. So there's a groove in here. And that's the back. And the front's a groove, so it fits in exactly. You could screw that in, but I just like to tape it. And I got some pretty good mileage out of it, so I'm not going to complain. But if I knew I wouldn't use it that much, I probably wouldn't have gotten it. You could just easily put paper on the computer and draw it that way, so you don't really need the table. So I think for artists it's a good investment. I paid about 250 bucks for it back a couple of years back from another artist. So they don't really use them anymore, but I don't know, it's nice to have. I think I'll show you how it's set up. So you could pay up to 300 bucks for complete with shipping, or if you're picking it up locally, maybe a little bit cheaper, but averaging out about 250 bucks. So I bought this off Kijiji. Only item I ever bought off Kijiji. So you have to pick things up locally when you're buying off that website. So unless somebody is gonna drop it off for you, you could always ask them. I'll show you how it looks set up. And it's got the light on the back, so it's pretty cool. Nice find, but pretty expensive. I could have invested in a box set, but I wasn't really buying that many boxes back then. But every year I think I'll buy something. Thanks for watching. So that's how it looks when it's closed. You can hold your pencils here, and this is breakable. You can make one very easy, but you have to have some kind of special cutting tool to make a perfect circle. If you're not perfect with your circle cutting, then you just might as well buy it. I've seen a lot of people making these out of art tables, and there is a latch that keeps it locked. So swings open. I'll have to swing that open to set it up. So this has a latch. So I don't know if it's any worth getting. And the light lights up in the back. So make sure you get one with a light. Because you'll be using a lot of paper with this, but you buy paper from Curry's, or you could buy it from online. But with this, you could turn it. Sometimes they have a square one. You cannot turn the square one, but you just use a light box. So there's a couple of different ones out there, and the lights light up, but plug is way back there, so I can't really light it up. But this doesn't fall out that easily, so it will fall out, and you could initially screw this in so you're not using tape. But I've seen these a lot in art schools. If you're going into animation, you have to go into art fundamentals first. Very few people get accepted into animation right away. So you usually have to take art fundamentals, but that does not guarantee access, so you might have to take fine art or something. But if you could manage to find a table like this, it's nice to have. But if you're going into art, you could use it as an art table. Just have to put like a bar across to hold the canvas, and you can use it either way. So. But I picked this up about 2 years ago. I still have it. and I don't know if I would have bought it now, but for like bouncing ball and walk cycles, I think it's fairly okay. But you could draw from printouts, so it's probably the only way you could use this is if you're drawing from printout from existing work. If you're trying to make your own up, then you're going to have a hard time with animation. But I think it's nice to have, but if you're going to spend a lot, don't overspend. Unless you're going to use it a lot, then you could buy it brand new like this one. Or go for the metal one, which will cost you a lot more. It has like a metal bar. This is like a student version. So, thanks for watching the animation table. I bought this a long time ago, so I still have it. It was quite a bit of money back then too, 250 bucks. So, but I got some use out of it.